Hey, welcome to the man cave. It's been a while since we've done a video, so we're gonna go ahead today and do a little video on this Jeep Wrangler that we have out here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some new headlights in it. Headlights that are in it are the original headlights, and they are just not good at all. Anybody that has these, you know what I'm talking about. They're really poor. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the headlights changed out on it, and these headlights have the DRLs that are built into them, as well as the blinkers. So, because eventually we're going to get rid of the fenders on the front of this and the back, and we're going to raise it up. And when we do, we're going to need those blinkers because the blinker system right now is built into the fenders. So let's get this thing pulled in and we'll get it tore apart. All right, so here's what we're working with today. That's a 2001 Jeep Wrangler. What we're going to do is we're going to hook up headlights here and change these out. We have some that have the halo that's built into them. Let me show them to you real quick. Go way over here. These are by torch beam, and these are the lights here. So pretty nice light. They were very affordable, and got the halo built into them, as you can see. They've got the plug on them. Come with the adapters if you needed them for the other style Jeeps. It's not something we're going to need, I do not believe. This should be all we need here. We'll hook these two up, one for the blinker and one for the halo. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to try to make this work, or we're not going to try, we're going to make this work with, when we turn the key on, the halos will come on, and don't have to worry about turning on your headlight switch on the park lights or something like that, just so those halos will work. So but let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to do is we'll come in here. What did I do with that light? Hold on. Get this light here, and I'll show you where we're going to tap into this at. So back here on this, behind the glove box, there's a fuse panel. And the one that is pulled out there, as you can see, is this one right here. This is a cluster 10 amp. We're going to tap into that with one of these, I don't think I brought it over here yet, but one of these layover type fusible links, like this one right here. That'll plug in. That way it's plugged in nice and secure. We don't have to worry about it popping out. Plus it'll have a fuse. That way if anything was to pop or anything like happen, it would pop that fuse. So we should be good to go. We'll route that through the firewall. We'll bring it up here and we'll lay it in here behind the back of the lights. Both these lights are really easy to access from the back side on this Jeep, so don't have to pull any grill or anything like that. So all right, we'll get started on it. I'll bring you along for it. Okay, so let's get this light moved out of here. On this light, you will need a T15, and that will take out, you're gonna have 3 here, then you'll have 4 that'll be on the bezel that holds the light itself in. So there's your first one that will be here. You're gonna take out these 3 here, that'll remove that bezel. And like I said, when we get to this is the chrome ring that sits around the outside, just as to like more like a beauty ring than anything. And get that pulled out. And you could use a power tool here, I guess, if you wanted to save a little time. I'm not in a huge big hurry, so I just figured I'd do it all by hand. So if we can get up in there to see this. Let's put some light over here. Let's see if we can see that a little bit better. But get these removed. And like I said, we'll get this bezel off that holds the light in. I'll show you where that is, and then I'll get the camera down and bring you back after we get it out, because what we're going to do is we're going to start running the wire and get that roughed in for the halo itself, and then we'll kind of go from there. So see if we can get this to pop off. There we go. There we go. So that's off. And then, like I said, the other is going to be, you can see them there. There's 4 of them that are going to be part of this chrome. 2 on this side here, and then there'll be 2 on this other side over here. And get those out, get that chrome ring removed, and then the light bulb itself will come out. So I'll just get that moved out, and then I'll show you what we're going to do after that with this wiring. All right, there we go. We got the light out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to run a jump wire from this side. That's why I got this tied off for. It's going to attach to this headlight that'll be here for the halo. And we're going to run it along up underneath here and hide it away and zip tie it. There's a harness underneath here that we can zip tie to. I'm using black wire. I know it's not a power wire color, but it will hide a lot better and it'll look a lot better underneath the Jeep. And like I said, it's just running for a halo. So we'll tie it into here for this halo here. And then we'll take the wire, we're going to run it down through here, go up through the firewall down here, and then we will run it to the inside, bring it all up underneath the dash, and all the way over to the other side. We could drill a hole on the other side and bring it in, but I just hate to do that when I've got plenty of wire that I can run, as you know, just so that we're not having to drill any more holes than we need to in this Jeep. So all right, let's get this thing started, and we'll bring you along as we go through it. So here we go. We've got these cut back. We've got everything spliced in, and there, which will run across over to here. This here was soldered in. We'll get these heat shrunk, then we'll get this run to the inside, and we'll tie it into a fusible link inside there, and then we'll see if we can get these things to come on. Okay, so now we've got the blinkers to go to. The blinkers here on the halo, when the halos are on, if you hit the blinker, because eventually we're going to get rid of fenders and do a different kit on the fenders themselves. So when we do those, there's no place because the blinker is part of it. And this fender's got a dent in it anyway, so we're going to do different fenders to give it a different look when we give it a lift and stuff like that. So knowing that, we bought these, and what these do is these halos will cancel and turn yellow for blinkers. And they should be really bright. So right now we're going to hook those up now that we have our halos hooked up, which is this wire here, jumping from the other side, which is running to the inside, back under to the fuse block. And but this wire here is our blinker. So what we're going to do is we're going to tie this one into this blinker here, and we're going to tie this light here into this blinker here. And that should give us our blinkers. Everything should be hooked up, and we'll turn them on and give you a view, and we'll kind of recap everything that we did. All right, so here we go. We're back on this. Got it all finished up. The bezel's all back on. Lights are in. We went ahead and hooked up the green wire down here that runs down through here, attaches into this one. We got another wire over here, which is going to be this orange wire running down, going to attach to this light, this blinker, and it's going to kick on these to make them blink. So, and then what we did, attached here with the jump wire from that side to this side, and then we jumped it into here, ran it down, ran it up through underneath into the rubber boot that's here. This is the wire there, and it runs to inside here, all tucked away up underneath here, runs all the way across, and then into the glove box. We'll walk over there and show you where we tapped into that at. We just use one of those double fuse jumps, I guess what you call them. And right there, as you can see, jumped in here. This is the fuse that was for the, what's this thing called? For the dash lights and the cluster, that's what it's for. and it's all zip tied up, hid away, and they're ready to go. So let's turn this on real quick and we'll give it a little look-see. So what we'll do first, we'll kick on the lights, headlights, and there's our headlights on. We'll come back, we'll shut those off. We'll kick on the key like we're starting it. All right, that should kick our daytime running lights on, which it did. There's our daytime running lights. Looks really good. And then what we'll do is we'll kick on the flashers to show you what the turn signals will do. We'll leave the lights on and just like they are. We'll kick these on, flashers, and it turns those DRLs off and gives you a turn signal. So whenever we get rid of these fenders here, this will be our only two source of blinkers, lights, and they look pretty good. So there you go. 2001 Jeep Wrangler, hooked up these DRLs with the headlights hooked into the cluster area so that they come on, you don't have to worry about them, and you don't have to turn on any park lights or anything like that to get your DRLs on. So all right, there you go. Thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time in the man cave.